Okay, so our first Christmas together, there's gonna be an actual fireplace. It's kind of crazy how fast things change. Like, last Christmas, I was eating canned chili in my trailer, trying to convince my heater to work through sheer optimism. And now it's this, with you. I have absolutely lucked out. So yeah, really nice of Steve to let us use his place for the holidays.
Wow. Look at that. It only took you what, forever to get together?
Don't start.
No, I'm serious. I was beginning to think I'd hit 40 before you two figured it out. Congratulations, by the way. You survived Eddie Munson's courtship phase.
Rude.
All right, here you go. Guest room's all set.
Okay.
Clean sheets, extra blankets.
Cool.
And yes, I checked.
Huh?
The bed frame is sturdy.
Why would you even say that, man?
Because I know you. Seriously, though, you deserve an actual holiday. Both of you do. Just don't burn the place down, okay?
Okay. I'll try.
I'll be gone for a few days. Make yourselves at home.
Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Happy holidays, guys.
Happy holidays.
See ya.
See you, man. Well, Harrington residence, fully unoccupied. Okay, coat. Let me take that. There we go. You're, officially allowed to relax now. Which is good, because I have plans. Normal plans, like sitting and existing in a festive manner. Come on, this way. Whoa, okay. Yeah, this is festive. Tree lit. Fire roaring. Couch leather. Expensive. Very cozy setup. And look, a blanket already waiting. That feels like an invitation that would be rude to ignore. It's still kind of unreal that Steve just trusts us with the place. I mean, this carpet alone probably costs more than my van. Come on, sit that cute little ass down. I want to snuggle. What? Too sappy? It's Christmas. Sappiness is allowed. Huh. Oh my God. Is this... Yeah, it is. The night before Christmas. Steve Harrington. Secretly wholesome. I knew it. You want me to read it? Yeah? Okay, and you think I'm sappy. I'm joking. Okay. You comfortable? Then I'll begin. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Which, first of all, wildly unrealistic. There is always one creature stirring. Usually it's me, raiding the fridge at 2 a.m. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care. Not at my place. Mine was one of my dad's old socks stapled to the wall, if I was lucky. In hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Very optimistic behavior. Also bold. Just assuming a stranger's gonna show up. More chance of that than my dad, though, so. Sorry, I'll stop bringing up my troubled upbringing, I promise. Back to the story. The children were nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, which is how every horror movie starts. Just saying. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Bad move. Never investigate the noise. That's rule number 1. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. Dramatic. I like this guy. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. I didn't even make a boob joke. I'm maturing. When what to my wondering eyes should appear. All right, here we go. Boss reveal. But a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. And there it is, festive chaos. I love it. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment he must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen. On Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. Those last 2 are my favorites. Their names mean thunder and lightning. Very metal. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. Physics are obviously taking the night off for Christmas. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. Important clarification there, just in case we thought he got left behind. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. Beats the usual raccoons, I guess. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. That's gonna be a nightmare to clean. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. That's the nicest description of mild hypothermia I've ever heard. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Iconic. No notes. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. That would not work on me. His over-the-top jolliness would totally have me on edge. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." And there you go. How did I do? Thanks. Hey, so, I've got another story for you. This one isn't famous. It doesn't rhyme, and it's kind of rough around the edges. It's about this guy, and full transparency, he's never really been into Christmas. He always thought it was too bright, too loud, too full of expectations he couldn't possibly meet. He spent most of the holidays keeping his head down, waiting for it to be over. But then, one year, instead of noise, there's quiet. Instead of chaos, there's a couch, a fire, and someone actually listening when he talks. Like, really listening. Not just waiting for their turn to speak. Like every dumb, half-formed thought is welcome. And honestly, that freaks him out a little bit. And the scariest part? He feels safe. Which is terrifying. Because safety means attachment. And attachment means risk. But he takes it anyway. In this story, Christmas isn't about miracles or gifts or anything like that. It's about daring to believe that losing things isn't the only ending available. And the ending? Yeah, there is an ending. Or it's sort of more of a beginning, I guess. And the guy finally admits that this whole story was about you. It's all about you. I love you. Not in a grand fireworks kind of way, but in a real, right here, right now, I'm completely and utterly in love with you kind of way. Yeah? You do? Come here. Merry Christmas, baby.